After reports suggesting that José Mourinho has emerged as the leading candidate for Real Madrid, especially with Florentino Perez reportedly convinced that the Portuguese coach could return after years spent helping build a team capable of competing for every trophy. A manager with a strong personality, a coach capable of taking control of the dressing room. Is he really the right man to lead the team once again? Real Madrid are going through a technical and tactical void they have not experienced in years. 2 full seasons without a major trophy, repeated failures in the biggest matches, and a growing feeling that a mid-season managerial change had become inevitable. But the problem was never only about the coach. The dressing room has been affected by inflated egos among the stars. The team has lost its fighting identity. Discipline has weakened, and talent alone is no longer enough. And this is where the search for a new manager began. On Florentino Perez's table, 3 major names emerged, each representing a different philosophy. Jurgen Klopp, a coach who brought Liverpool back to the top of European football. He has the emotional leadership, charisma, and the ability to build long-term projects. But would Klopp leave his current executive role and return to the touchline through the doors of Real Madrid? After many years leading the French national team, reports suggest that Deschamps may be ready for a return to club football once his contract ends. A top-level manager, someone who knows exactly how to handle elite stars like Kylian Mbappé. Florentino Perez does not move with emotion. He remembers exactly what Mourinho represented. He was the first real defensive wall against arguably the greatest version of Barcelona in history. Mourinho did not only bring trophies to Madrid, he brought mentality. He laid the foundations of a team that would later dominate Europe. For Perez, Mourinho is not simply a manager. He is an architect, a figure the club may need now to break the current atmosphere of complacency. The Real Madrid president believes the squad needs someone who can reorganize everything from the inside. And Mourinho remains the one coach who has never been afraid to confront any star, regardless of reputation or market value. The biggest challenge in Madrid right now is controlling the dressing room, and it is the same issue that contributed to the departure of the previous coach. So the big question is this: can Mourinho impose his strict discipline without creating destructive conflicts? The Portuguese coach has always been known for his iron grip, but the club also needs some of Carlo Ancelotti's calm and human touch. Some believe Mourinho is no longer at the highest level after mixed spells with Roma and Benfica, but similar criticism was directed at Carlo Ancelotti when he returned from Everton. Carlo proved that at Real Madrid, experience is worth gold. Now Mourinho carries the same motivation. He wants to prove that he still belongs among the very best in the world. But can he once again turn doubters into believers? The names on Florentino Perez's shortlist are tempting, but Real Madrid are not in a position to experiment. Klopp may require a long-term project. Mourinho, however, is a manager of immediate impact, a specialist in fast psychological solutions, a coach capable of protecting players from media pressure by taking the spotlight himself. And that is exactly what makes him in the eyes of the board. Today, Real Madrid stand before 2 choices: either continue trying to keep the stars satisfied or return to an era of discipline, fight, and winning at any cost. History tells us that Mourinho never truly left Real Madrid without leaving a lasting mark. So could he now return to rebuild what the team has lost?